Sai Ram. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, dear brothers and sisters. First of all, let me thank Swami for making this trip a reality. And let me thank you all individually for having made it possible to be here this very, very chilly evening. To those who have settled here, it may matter nothing, but it is everything to me right now. I don't think even if you bring all the blankets available on earth would be sufficient. That way, from climatic point of view, this is a new experience. Well, that apart, it's very kind of you to have made it convenient to be here. Though a busy day, a working day, a rainy day, a chilly day, yet willing to hear about Swami, that speaks of your intensity of devotion, interest in the subject. I thank you and appreciate each and every one of you. Now, it is said in the introductory words that Baba's most popular statement, "My life is my message." That's what she said in her introductory address. Let me pick up that and develop this subject this evening. My life is my message. After all, what is life? What is message? If life is your message, what does it matter to me? How am I benefited by that? What do you mean by my life is my message? What do you mean by that? The statement makes it very, very clear that the life is in full agreement with the message. Because in the day-to-day world interaction, we find that life and the message are at divergence. There is a dichotomy there. There is a split there. But in respect of Swami, his life and his message are at convergence. They are not at divergence. They converge. They are one and the same. How does it affect me? How does it help me personally? It only means we should walk the talk. We should be one in our thought, word and deed. Harmony of thought, word and deed is the quintessence of the statement, my life is my message. Because what is said in the word, what is thought over, what is acted upon are different. It is not a spiritual life. It is not a religious life. A spiritual life or a religious life demands of us the unison, perfect unity of thought, word and deed. Well, how shall we observe? How shall we learn from his life and draw lessons? And what is his message? How both of them agree? Certain thoughts let me share basing on what the sister said in her introductory remarks. Satya Sai Baba began his life by declaring that he is an avatar. An avataric mission started with singing the glory of God. First step is that, singing the glory. What did he do? Manasa bhajate Guru Charanam. Think of the lotus feet of your Lord. Think of the lotus feet of your Divine Master. Because that will help you to cross this ocean of life. Swami sings personally and he wants you to repeat. This is the first lesson that we can learn from his life. He can ask you simply to sing, or he can ask somebody to sing and others to follow. He doesn't do that. He sings. He leads bhajans and he has composed bhajans. It only means life is based on singing the glory of God. Well, the modern youngsters may ask, why should I sing the glory of God? God is already glorious. By singing, he is not going to be more glorious. My singing won't help him. Why should I sing? Because in the car I was listening to cassette, Dayanidhe, Karunanidhe. Yes, he is Karunanidhe, compassionate Lord. Lord of compassion, ocean of compassion. So what? How are you benefited? Oh God, you are compassionate. Yes, so what? So what? By reminding his qualities, his stature would not increase. No. If I say, oh Satya Sai Baba, he is not going to be new Satya Sai Baba by my addressing. No. If I say, Swami, you are compassionate, he is not going to be extra compassionate by my praise. How does singing help? That's the first question. Why did he begin his mission with singing the glory? Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam. There are 500 songs composed by Swami, written by Swami. Each he has given tune and also the beat, ragam and talam. Somehow I had some kind of inquisitive mind. I went around some of my friends, got those 500 songs collected. I just made a maiden attempt. Swami's thought as a composer, as a melodious singer, he is unique. I got collection of Tyagaraja songs, collection of Annamacharya songs, songs written by Purandaradasa, songs of Ramadasa. They are called Vaggayakaras because they are the composers of songs celestial. I brought these books from Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, India, TTD. Tyagaraja, Annamacharya, Purandaradasa, Ramadasa, all those songs. Kept Swami's songs on one side. What I did was, I started studying, drawing parallels, similarities. About devotion, what these people say? What does Swami say? About faith, what do they say? What does he say? I classified songs under different heads. Made a comparative study. The Divine Nectarine Compositions is the book released. Divine Nectarine Compositions is the book released, composed by me, a sort of comparative study portraying Baba as a musician and a divine composer. I do not know how many read and how many are benefited, but I am very richly benefited. Why? Because I could study his songs. Many people heard his discourses. Many people have gone through his books, but many people have no idea of his songs. Many. Then I thought I should bring to light these songs. Because the coming generations, we may find some musicians colleges of music, or music universities for that matter, may take up this project in a big way and bring out some research papers with a comparative study. Baba as a musician, as a composer. Now, coming back to the point, why should he make us sing his glory? Why should we do bhajans? Why? Is it all because my art in music? Or is it all for a recognition as a musician? Why do we sing? Kirtana, Kirtana, singing the glory. The meaning is this, my friends. Swami mentions this on several occasions. It seems Narada, a spiritual vagabond, who goes around all the three worlds continuously, goes on moving. That's all, he has no other job other than singing his glory. Narada, N-A-R-A-D-A. Narada, as we understand from mythology, is a big litigant. Who is the cause for fighting between the two? Husband and wife, brothers and all that. But that's not that. That's only a superficial understanding of Narada. Narada meant Naram Dadati Narada. Here, knowledge. The one who confers, the one who has knowledge is Narada. So this Narada goes on moving all round the three worlds, singing the glory of God. And at one level, he comes across Lord Vishnu himself, the Supreme Lord. And Narada asks him, Swami, what is your address? Where do you live? What is your address? Let me know. And then Lord Vishnu gives his address. Look here, Narada. There are so many addresses like Vaikuntha, so many addresses like pilgrimage centers, like Tirupati, like Kashi, Badari. These are all pilgrim centers, temples, where I am supposed to be present. But Narada understands, they are only my branch offices. They are only my branch offices. My main address is the heart of a devotee. Mad Bhakta, my devotee, yatra, wherever, gayante, sings my glory, tatra, there, tishtami, I sit there. Wherever my glory is sung, wherever my name is chanted, you will find me there. Tatra tishtami Narada, I sit there, understand it. Therefore, we sing his bhajans to have him installed, to have him seated at the altar of our heart, seated in our heart. That is the purpose. You call him, just as cell phone, something like email, or something like phone. We make a phone call to Swami, I want you now. That phone call, musical style of making a phone call, rhythmatic, correct to the beat of making a phone call, a divine call, is what bhajan is. Is what bhajan is. The phones may fail sometimes. And sometimes people may say, server is not functioning. Some people say, mountains don't allow the sound to reach you. So, charge is gone. These are often complaints. But this divine phone call to God, by way of singing his glory, will never fail. It will reach him. Why? Why? Because he is there only to hear you. If you want to hear me, my sound should reach you. If my sound is to reach my heart, it does not need any space or time. So God is beyond time and space. So when we sing His glory, we are making a divine connection, a divine contact, a spiritual rapport with the divine. That is the purpose of bhajan. Secondly, the purpose of bhajan or singing the glory of God is also this. What is it? We can improve the quality of God. When I say, Swami, Dayanidhi, Karunanidhi, Swami, you are the God of wealth, you are God of compassion. Saying so, I cannot afford to be wicked. I cannot afford to be so cruel. I cannot afford to be so rude. What all the qualities I mention while singing His glory are the qualities I am expected to cultivate, so that my quality of life will also increase. Or else you are simply praising Him. It doesn't help Him, it doesn't help you. Because compassion, kindness, coming to your rescue, these are all the divine qualities. Sacrifice, truth. By mentioning these points, He is not becoming greater and greater. No. He is already that. If I go to sugar particle, oh sugar, you are sweet. Sugar will say and laugh. Is it today you have come to know? Oh honey, you are sweet. Oh, why didn't you know that? Oh fool, all these years what are you doing? Don't you know that? If I tell jaggery, you are very sweet, the jaggery will say, probably you never tasted me. It's not a compliment. Similarly, by singing the glory of God, the glory that we speak, that we attribute to Him, will not further glorify Him. No. The spirit behind is that we have to cultivate those qualities. Hey Dayanidhi, the ocean of compassion, so that I may be compassionate. Oh Karunanidhi, oh yes, God of kindness, let me be kind. So singing meaning cultivating divine qualities. This is what is called Guna Archana. Guna Archana. Guna meaning qualities, virtues, attributes. Archana meaning worship. Gunarchana, you worship God to cultivate these gunas or divine attributes or the divine qualities. That's why Swami started singing this. Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam. That's the first song of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Baba. First song. What does it mean? Manasa Bhajare. Sing the glory in your mind, not with your mind. Sing the glory mentally. Meaning what? Think of His lotus feet mentally. Manasa Bhajare Guru Charanam. Concentrate on the lotus feet of your preceptor or Guru or God mentally. Mentally. Why? Because we believe in worshipping people, appreciating people. In front of them, speak something behind. Hello, how are you? We don't mean that. There's hello here, hello there, hello. So we don't mean by hello. Therefore, my friends, it is not empty word, it is not a vain glory, it is an act, not an act of charity or courtesy, much less etiquette or decency or manners. That's all social. Forget about it. God is not for socialization. There are pubs for that. You don't need a temple to socialize. In a temple you sing bhajan, sing the glory. Why? To cultivate those divine qualities. Then you may wonder, what do you get by cultivating divine qualities? What do I get? What What is that I lose when I don't get? Because we are commercial fellows. Yes. Some people scrupulously go to the temple, go to church during some season. Why? They are in search of a probable alliance for their daughter. Oh God, help me. Send that fellow as early as possible. We find students at the time of examination frequenting temples. Oh God, kindly leak the question paper. Leak the question paper. So, we are used to this kind of business. We expect something in return always from people, everybody. There are people who are totally commercial. If they laugh, they expect a favor from you. If they say hello, they have got something to request. In this commercial world, a question like this is quite natural. What do you get by cultivating divine qualities? What do you lose if you don't get those qualities? Simple answer. First of all, are we human? Are we human? No. Why? Go through the books of authors on political science. They describe man as a political animal. Political animal. Go through the books written by sociologists. They say man is a social animal. So everyone calls me animal. No one calls me a human being. We have forgotten that we are human beings long back. So first of all, we should be a human being. The first duty. Because that human qualities have long been gone. Utter selfishness. Monkeys move together. Birds fly together. Lions, they gather at one place. Giraffes, zebras, they are all together. But the so-called man does not want the company of the other man. Worse than an animal. So how do I say man is superior to an animal? Animals will say, don't insult us that way. Don't insult that. Find out some other suitable comparison. Not with our animal kingdom. We have no place for man. Therefore, my friends, our first duty is to give up animal qualities. In this instance, let me openly tell you, as I do at every meeting, they are all from Sai literature only. Nothing of my own. I'm just repeating what Baba said. So, don't forget your animal qualities. Give up your animal qualities. So Swami says that every one of us repeat this. I am man, I am not animal. I am man, I am not animal. I am man, not animal. Why both? You may be a man, still an animal. You may be a man, but still an animal. Therefore, say I am a man and not an animal. By giving up the animalistic or bestial quality, you can be a human being. Now, after being a human being, what is your duty? You are not simply a human being, understand that. You are not simply a human being, no. What? Yes. Why? You want to live permanently. I want to be permanent. Is there anybody who says, I want to die tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock? Nobody would say. Everybody wants to be permanent. They build houses. They buy houses. They do their jobs with this idea that they would live long. Nobody expects that it will be finished next morning. It's not so. So this permanence, immortality, eternity, deathlessness is the divine quality. a divine quality. That's why all of us want to be permanent. That fellow might have died because lack of medical care. That fellow might have died because he neglected his health. But I, eternal, okay? But I'm immortal. So this kind of feeling that I am eternal, that I am immortal, is there hidden in everybody all over the universe. Not only in India, in South Africa also. Permanence. This quality is a divine quality. Secondly, all of us know who we are. You go to bed, you sleep, you start dreaming that you have become the President of America. Why not? Or as if you have become billionaire, Bill Gates. Yes. In dream I can be anything, why not? Next morning you get up, you will know that you are not the President. That you are just an ordinary man. And you will also know your name. You will also know who you are. You will also know who others are. You also know your interrelations. Who told you all that? While you are in dream, nothing existed. When you came out of the dream, you know so and so. How? Who told you? Anybody? Any tape recorder? Any video show showing who your father is, who your mother is? Because today we have what you call presentations, a slideshow. I don't know what show it is. Neither there are slides nor show. Because some people ask me, Mr. Anil Kumar, we are visiting our country, shall we arrange for PowerPoint projection? I said, I have so many points to share and I have the power to communicate. There is no point in having PowerPoint. On the other hand, PowerPoint stands between you and me. Whether you listen to me or watch that, nobody knows. That's what happens in classes. We switch off the lights, come on, PowerPoint. You do not know whether the boys are in samadhi state of sleep or whether they are following. So they prefer PowerPoints. Teachers also like PowerPoint because they don't need to prepare. Same slides throughout his life. Stop it. That's all mechanical. It is not spontaneous. It is not instantaneous. It is not innovative. It is not creative. That which comes out of your heart, then and there, is original, is celestial, is totally divine. Therefore, my friends, give up the animal qualities. Remind yourself that you are a human being. How to know that I am a human being? Should an animal introduce you, so and so is a human being? Who is to introduce you as a human being? How to know that you are a human being? You will be identified, categorized under Homo sapiens, human beings, when you have human qualities, human values. If you have human values, you are a human being. If you don't have anything else other than a human being. What are the human values? Very simple. Truth, righteous conduct, peace, love, non-violence. That's all. Only 5. 5, only 1 is enough. If you don't want 5, 1 is enough. What is that? Love, that's all. If you have love, truth will follow. Righteous conduct will follow. Peace will be there. There cannot be non-violence. There cannot be any violence. So you will be non-violent. Likewise, develop one quality, the other 4 qualities will follow naturally. Therefore, my friends, let us know that we are human beings by developing the human qualities. Let us understand there is something more in us. The first quality, as I said, permanence, existence, eternity, immortality. If you ask 80-year-old man or 90-year-old granny, you had enough of your life, are you ready to go to heaven? He said, not now, still time. Why? I must see the wedding of my great-granddaughter. I am not prepared. So we are not prepared to say goodbye to the Mother Earth. Ignorantly, we may think it's all attachment, but spiritually, it is a feeling of existence. It is a feeling of permanence. It is a thought of eternity, immortality. That is a divine quality. The second quality being the understanding, I am so and so. I am so and so. I want to know what it is. This kind of inquisitiveness, this kind of spirit of learning, of understanding, of knowing is the second divine quality. Knowing is a divine quality. What? Yes. Why not knowledge? No. Knowledge is different from knowing. Please understand that. Knowledge is different from knowing. I am knowing, fresh. I know that, finish. When you say I know already, it is knowledge. I am knowing, it is the present. In knowledge, there is ego and arrogance. I have enough knowledge, you know. I read soil literature. I know. What you do not know that you don't know first. First know that you do not know. Therefore, my friends, when you say I know already, it is knowledge. Knowledge is past. Knowledge is second-hand information. Knowledge is repetitive. But knowing is simplicity, humility, experimentation, a process at this moment. At this moment, I am knowing what Capetown is. I am knowing. This freshness in this chillness. There is freshness as I go to the Table Mountain. Well, I heard of Table Mountain, but keep quiet, that's knowledge. You go there, knowing. Wonderful. Well, I heard that Capetown is one of the 7 natures of the world. Knowledge. I am here knowing that, knowing. I also understand that Capetown is one among the 5 most popular world tourist center. Knowledge. I am here now, this knowing. Therefore, this knowing is second divine quality. Knowledge is past. Computer, highly knowledgeable. Press that computer, you'll have all the data. Oh, yes. Yes, why not? Go to computer, all the modern knowledge is available in iPad, iPhone and whatnot. E-book, they don't want books, they want e-books. Tomorrow there may be F-books, fools' books. Books of the fools. We have the calculators today and students have forgotten simple mathematics. We don't have textbooks. They have forgotten to read a book, to write, not necessarily. iPad. I'm not opposed to these things, my friends. I'm not against them. They're all matters of technology and man's imagination, man's creativity, science, research. I'm not against that. But how we lost the basic roots, I'm telling you. Should I need a computer to introduce my wife? I don't need that. Do I need a calculator to say 2 into 2 is 4? What a horrible thing it is. Therefore, these are knowledge. Computer knowledge, everything knowledge of the past. But knowing, you are knowing. Chit jnana. Chit meaning knowing. Prajnana. Jnana is knowledge. Prajnana is a process of knowing, in the process of acquiring. You acquire knowledge, already got it. So this kind of prajnana, the knowing, understanding, is a divine quality. Then we have another third divine quality. The first divine quality is the feeling of permanence, existence. Second divine quality is prajnana, the art of knowing. And the third divine quality is the feeling of blissful state. Everyone wants to be blissful. Is there anyone who wants to say that I want to be arrested? Nobody. Is there anybody who says I want to be bedridden? No. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be blissful. This blissful state is your original state. Is the state with which you are born, a divine quality. Simple example. If anyone is smiling, we also smile. How are you? We don't say, why do you smile? Do you ask that? No. If anyone is serious, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you like that? What's wrong with you? You have any pain or headache or what? Why castor oil face? Why castor oil face? What's wrong with you? Some have castor oil faces. Meaninglessness. Meaningless. Their life is misspent. God is bliss. Bliss is God. And you should be blissful as worthy of God. When God is happy, His son cannot be miserable. Impossible. Therefore, this kind of blissful state, which is natural, which is our birthright, which is spontaneous, instantaneous, is the third divine quality. Therefore, we begin with the process of forgetting animal qualities, reminding ourselves that we are human, by cultivating human values, then understand the divine three essential basic qualities, latent, immanent, hidden within us. Understand the connection between me and the divine. Sometimes we come across two people. Well, I say, I saw you in Bangalore. I saw you in Bangalore. He says, no, uncle, I had never been to Bangalore. How could you see me? I had never been there. Oh, I'm sorry. There's another man just like you. Oh, I see. Now I remember. He's my cousin there staying. Similarly, the divine qualities in you establish connection with the divinity. Because the divinity has those three, the individual entity has those three. These three establish a connection. Ice, there is water. Snow, there is water. Water vapor, water. Sea, water. Water only in different forms. Similarly, that basic water of divinity is within us. Those three qualities establish rapport, connection between them. That is the purpose of bhajan. The purpose of singing His glory is to develop those divine qualities. Secondly, establish contact with the divinity, feeling Him at heart. Manasa bhajare Guru Charana. Okay, mentally think of His lotus feet. Yes, I will do it. Why? What do I get when I think of Him? If I think of my boss, he will grant me casual leave tomorrow. What is He going to do to me? He is going to favor you that nobody can ever do that. What is it? Dustara bhavasagara taranam. What is dustara bhavasagara taranam? To cross this ocean is not an easy thing. Come on, cross this ocean. Impossible. Similarly, this ocean of life, this jungle of life is not so easy to cross, to go across. It is not that easy. Dustara, impossible. Bhava, your sagara, the ocean of life. Taranam, to cross. So it is not easy to cross this ocean of life. To cross this ocean of life, manasa bhajare guru charanam. Think of his glory. So, my life is my message, meaning it starts with the singing bhajans. Some people say, I am not interested in bhajans. In what are you interested? Pop music? Or Michael Jackson music? What is that you are interested in? Let me know. If divine music is not interesting, I don't know what is interesting in life. The most interesting in life is the divine music, Sai Bhajans. Sai Bhajans are most popular all over the world. Why? Very simple, very easy. Easy to pick up tunes, easy to sing, easy to lead bhajans. And wherever you go all over the world, you find Sai Bhajans. Inute or your visiting card to everybody. You say, Manasa Bhajan, Sai Ram sir, how are you? If you have some Sai Ram sticker, oh, Sai Ram. That's it. Therefore, bhajan is a visiting card. Bhajan comes to our rescue. Bhajan is a direct telephone call to God, which will never fail. You will get the reply immediately. You don't need to switch off that phone, not necessary. On full speed, full tone, speaker also. And this bhajan singing need not be in public. Some people say, I attend bhajans once in a week. Rest of the days? I attend Sai bhajans every Thursday. Rest of the days? Non-bhajans? What are you doing? Bhajan can be done individually. Bhajans can be taken up at the family level, at the community level, because it will take you closer and closer to God. Sir, my voice is not nice. You don't need to say, as we hear you, we understand. So what shall I do? Sing to yourself. You don't need audience. Do you need audience and headlights? You are not a musician. No. It's not a music competition. Sing to yourself. As you travel, I find all over the West, all over the countries, wherever I went, they keep in their cars bhajans. They play them and drive along the way. Best practice ever. Continue that. Because that bhajan cassette you have in the car, while driving you to the office, will never delay you. Punctual. 2, safe. 3, nobody will shoot you. Secure. So bhajans, while driving the car, ensures safety, security and punctuality. All the 3 are there. That's what I find here, wherever I went in different countries, which is the influence of Sai, which is the glory of Sai. And all of them are having number of experiences. That's why they have it. Not because somebody tells them. We are not that good to follow others. We are not that good. Why? It may be true in your case, not in my case, okay? Because the modern mind is a questioning mind. The modern mind is a doubting mind. The modern mind always suspects, suspicious mind. The modern mind judges, judging mind. The modern mind wants to know all by itself, inquiring mind, doubting mind, judging mind, suspicious mind. Always always wants to bring comparison, political mind, always works for one's own benefit, cunning mind. This monkey mind is making our life a hell. Therefore, this is possible. Manasa bhajare. Sing His glory. How? Mentally. Sir, where are the feet? Where are the feet? Feet are not outside. Feet are there. Hridayam. In your heart, His feet are there. Feel mentally and worship. So, Lord has begun His message with this of bhajan singing. My life is my message. First step. Second thing what he did was, he started serving people. Sick people come to him and he cures them. Some people possessed by evil spirits, they got relief by coming to Baba. Some who had gone through financial crisis, they go to him and got rid of their business problems. Some have family problems. Some got separated. After coming to Swami, they are reunited. So he solved family problems, community problems, health problems. My life is my message. What is it? Singing His glory, first step, spiritual activity. The second step is social activity or service activity. Just as He cured the sickness, let us serve the sick. Just as He fed the hungry, let us feed the poor. Just as He helped the needy, let us go to the rescue of those that need you. This is service. So life starts with bhajan and takes you to the height of service, just as Baba did. He never said, I will tell you how to reach God. Nobody will go to Him because we are not prepared to reach God so early. Still time. He never tells you, I will tell you, transport you to God. He won't say that. Do service activity. Why Swami is so particular? He doesn't spare even elderly people. He may be 70-year or 80-year-old person, 80 years. Still he can pack some vibhuti packets, do that work. He won't allow him to lie down or idle time. If you go to book trust or central trust or to the canteen or to the hospital, there are many people above 70. Above 70. I am not boasting. A man above 70 does the work twice more than an youngster. Because youngster does his work aiming to go somewhere because of money. The senior man renounced everything. He has surrendered his life. Therefore he does it with a devotion as so religious, scrupulously. Therefore, all elders work. It was rather strange to me. Swami, why do you keep all these old people? Why don't you retire them? Why can't you have young people? Why? Swami knows. These young chaps may go run away anytime. Career. And these elderly people, they sacrifice, left their homes, left their families, left their relatives, and they settle there serving Him. They wanted it. Not it is forced upon them. Therefore they are there. Another thing is this. A secret I am telling you. When you go to Puttaparthi, you will watch it. It is a public secret. All these elderly people are very healthy there. They are stronger and stronger day by day. Yes. Why? Service gives them energy. Those days, when he was in physical form, Swami used to spend 6 months in Bangalore, 6 months in Puttaparthi. Later, go to Bangalore now and then. used to go there, leave the station Prashantalayam, go to some place like Kodaikanal, Ooty, Bombay. Swami used to travel. These elderly people who are very healthy and strong, so long Swami is there, suddenly develop joint pains the moment Swami leaves Puttaparthi. The moment Swami leaves, Mr. Anil Kumar, some pains are there. Do you mean say you got it in 24 hours? No. You have the pain. But the gain of Swami darshan made you forget the pain. Or you go on thinking pain until others also get the pain. That's why youngsters avoid elders. Young people avoid old people. This is the only reason. Hi Tata, Grandpa, how are you? I am fine, but last night I did not get sleep properly. How can I help you? Can I make you sleep now? Huh? Or how are you, Grandma? How are you? I am okay, but some reeling sense in my BP shooting up. Okay, I'll take you to hospital. But still that is going. This fellow will develop BP from them. The other fellows also fall sick. That's why most of the youngsters avoid elderly people, because they want them also to fall sick. Cooperative society. It's not that, my friends. Forget roga. Ignore disease. Develop yoga, communication with God. The more you are in communication with God, less conscious you will be of your health. If you go on thinking of your health, it gets worse more than before. But if you engage your mind in service activities, in constant thought of God, well, pain is there, but yet I am fine. Therefore, elderly people don't leave the place because they want to live for some more time. Happily, in good health. They don't need to pay doctor's bill. Doctor is not necessary. Because latest antibiotic, Vibhuti, is available with everybody. They take it, apply. Hari Om. Gone. Therefore, my friends, service activity makes you feel young. Feel young, energetic. Age, it is said of Cleopatra, Antony and Cleopatra, written by Shakespeare. Age cannot wither her, nor customs tell her infinite variety. Age cannot wither. Cleopatra is so beautiful that the age will not make her look aged. No. That's how Shakespeare speaks in all appreciation of the beauty of Cleopatra, Antony and Cleopatra, the Shakespearean tragedy. Therefore, age will not tell upon you if you are constantly engaged in selfless service, in the divine service. And this service also make you feel that is more important than you. Service is more important than you. Why? If I feel I am important, I will not compromise if my first cup of coffee is delayed. I will not compromise if the coffee is not hot enough. I am important. Everybody should speak to me first and then look at my son or my wife later. Prathama Vandana, salute me first. This kind of I-ness will be more and more as years pass by. While young, you are busy with your office work and friends. Slowly, this I-ness becomes stronger and stronger, making the life miserable, more miserable, most miserable. So, for this I-ness to get diluted, to get this I-ness dissipated, to get this I-ness disappear, we should get into service activity. This Baba did. Manasa Bhajar Guru Charanam, Serving the poor people, serving the needy people, serving food. That second thing he did. And this service will purify our heart. Yes. Because the heart is full of unwanted stuff, weeds. They have to be weeded out. This is possible by service, not by simply reading. No. Service will weed out the evil propensities within you. Chitta Shuddhaye karma. Chitta Shuddhasya karma. Chitta Shuddhi, purity of heart. Karma, action, service. Service purifies your heart. Bhajan will keep you tranquility, balance, equanimity, joyfulness, merry. Yeah. So, bhajan prepares the ground. Bhajan makes the ground wet, soft. Service will weed out all the unnecessary stuff there. The second thing that Swami did. And what he did was this. He did what you want first, then take you to spiritual field. Whereas we are not like that. I'll give you spiritual discourse between 6 to 7. No. Give me some food now, I am hungry. Not your discourse. Not your discourse. I am hungry, give me food. I am thirsty, give me water. Then discourse. So what Baba did was, he gave you what you need. He gave you what is necessary by serving you. This is the second step. We have to do that. This is called path of action or karma yoga. The first one is bhajan, the path of adoration, bhakti yoga. Then what did Baba do? As on today, there are about 50 or even more volumes, Satyasai speak. Satyasai literature, 50 volumes, even more. 10 books he has written personally, Vahinis. 10 books, summer showers, talks given to students. So much of Sai literature, meaning that jnana sampada, the wealth of knowledge, is given finally. First, do bhajans. Be simple and humble. Next, do service. Make your heart pure. And then receive the wealth of knowledge. Then you deserve the wealth of knowledge. Swami Vivekananda, Mother Teresa, they all serve the community. And therefore, they will have that wealth of knowledge. Or else, bookish knowledge. Bookish knowledge is a trash and worthless. Whereas this kind of knowledge, which is born out of experience, out of awakening, out of enlightening, out of experiential knowledge, is what is called sujnana or prajnana. Experiential knowledge, not bookish knowledge, not newspaper knowledge. Today's newspaper is tomorrow's waste paper. It is not newspaper knowledge. It is experiential knowledge. That's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ never attended any university. He has no PhD or DLiT, he has nothing. Jesus Christ. Paramahamsa. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He doesn't say pencil. Penicilli, penicilli, penicilli is there. Many people say, Swami, it is not penicilli, it is pencil. Penicilli, penicilli. Parama so innocent, ignorant. No PhD, nothing. But they are gurus, the champions. Why? Theirs is experiential knowledge, not bookish knowledge. Therefore, then he takes a third level of experiential knowledge, the spiritual knowledge, what we call Atma Vidya or self-knowledge. We have the knowledge of everything. I know you, I know you, I know you, I know you, but I don't know who I am. I know everyone, but I don't know who I am. worst of the tragedies. I want to know you. First know yourself. Yes. So, to know yourself, what? Don't I know myself? Yes, you do not know. Why? You don't know that you don't know. How can I help you? First, develop interest to know yourself. Who are you? You are divine. Who are you? You are the Word. Who are you? You are God. That's it. Who are you? You are immortal. Who are you? You are spark of the divine. Who are you? God made me in His own image. I am the son of immortality. Srunvantu Vishve Amritasya Putra. I am the son of immortality. I am the spark of the divine. I am God. That's what. Who know who you are? But we know I am Mr. So-and-so, MSc, PhD, my salary like that. This is my assets, my income tax sheet. That's not what you are. That's all outer you. The inner you is divine. Outer you is worldly or physical, functional. The outer you is different. Inner you is everyone is same. So to have knowledge of the inner you should have inner view. Have the inner view to know the inner you. You follow me? That inner view is meditation. Understood? Meditation gives me inner view of myself. Whereas universities, colleges, education, all that outer view of the outer you. So I have two sides, the outer you and the inner you. Outer you knowledge, inner you awareness. Outer you goes on changing with age, boy, father, grandfather, finish. But the inner you is permanent, changeless. Outer you acquires status, dignity, level, upper class, outer you. The inner you is classless, casteless, genderless, neutral, equanimity, profound depth, which is one and the same. That Baba gives us that awareness. That's what's called Jnana Yoga at the path of wisdom. My friends, my life is my message meaning. First, develop that spiritual. Second, service. And third, the knowledge. That's what Sai is. S-A-I. Yes, spiritual transformation. There's transformation everywhere, but there's no spiritual transformation. Because even in temples, we want ego to play, vanity. You know, Mr. Anil Kumar, I broke 100 coconuts. Please break 1,000 coconuts. If possible, break your head also. There are that, some say that, so you had, the puja at our residence with roses. Oh, jasmine, is it unfit? Dahlias, unfit? Rose worship, jasmine worship, dahlia worship, is it worship? Because we want show vanity. Some people attend in large number to bhajans at some places. Why? Prasadam heavy packets. Prasadam. In summer, they give prasadam packets plus big mango fruit. You should attend that bhajan because you have got something to carry home. Is it spiritual transformation? No. Baba gives this example. It is one fellow said, I'll teach you Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini is a primordial energy. The movement of Kundalini in the upward direction is called Kundalini Yoga. One teacher said, I will teach you. At the end of the teaching, he was collecting money from everybody. Some innocent fellow asked Swamiji, when you could raise Kundalini, can't you raise funds? Can't you raise funds? What nonsense you're telling? So he says something, but in life it's not like that. There's no spiritual change. There's no spiritual transformation. Take for example, if we find a snake here, we'll go and kill it. But when the snake is around the neck of Lord Shiva, Hari Om, Hari Om, go away. This snake is as good as that snake. That snake is as poisonous as this, as venomous as this. Where is spiritual change? Therefore, we mean one thing, do different way, even in spiritual field. That's why spirituality has become bogus and hypocritical. No one will believe us because there's no harmony, thought, word and deed. My life is my message. There's no unity. So, first thing is spiritual transformation. Yes, spiritual transformation meant bhajans, meditation, knowledge of the self, good company. Good company. Oh, is there bad company? Yes, there's a lot. There may be many pubs here, This being a tourist center, there must have a number of casinos, right? Right? Are there a number of casinos? You are very intelligent people. You are not saying yes because I'll ask, how do you know? So, I don't know what it is that you are putting good face. Very intelligent people. So, it is not that. We should have good company. What is good company? Those people, like-mindedness. You love Swami, we want somebody to be your friend who loves Swami. You are a religious man, you want somebody who is religious. You are a deep man, you want somebody who is deep enough. You want service, you want somebody who wants to serve. You cannot be in a bad company and say, I still continue to be good. Doubtful creature. Never believe him. That's why in English it is said, tell me your company, I shall tell you what you are. So good company. These all contribute to spiritual change. Yes. The next one, service, will bring about a change in the community, change in the individual, change in the society. Many people know that Satsai devotees serve people. Many people know that such an organization is a service organization. Community will change, we will change. That is what you call association change. Yes, spiritual change. A, association change. Finally, the knowledge, jnana, experiential knowledge will make you feel that everyone is God. You cannot say he is a demon, he is God, he is a monster, he is a divine, he is evil. Yeah. That's wrong. Any fellow may be angel in the morning, a devil by night. No one is a permanent devil. No one is a permanent angel, no. He may be good in the morning, bad in the evening. It all depends upon his moods, temperament, relationships, psychology. So don't condemn anybody. Everyone is basically divine. That's why Adi Shankara says, maybe the animal, maybe untouchable, or in a priest, there is divine. There is divine. This is what we call third level, what we call illumination. Illumination. Illumination meaning the light of knowledge. So social change, association change, individual change, I. Yes, ye, I, Sai, social change, association change, individual change is all spiritual life. My life is my message. I'm very much tempted to develop on the subject, basing on your words only. Then why Baba? I shall say few words on that. All these things, suppose I read in scripture, God is everywhere. Do you know that? Scripture said it. Keep quiet. Have you experienced? No. Do you know that God is everywhere? Yes. How do you know? My grandmother told me. How do you know? Bible tells. How do you know? Bhagavad Gita tells. It's not that. What is your experience? That God is present everywhere, as said in the scripture, comes to our experience because of such Sai Baba. That is the purpose of avatar. The purpose of avatar is to come to your experience what all that is said in a scripture, what all that is mentioned in a scripture. Simple example, a young man, like those who are seated here. Of course, all are young, of course. I'm yet to meet an old person. Somebody asked me in Puttaparthi, Prof.Anil Kumar, there is one old man who sits there on the stone bench. Do you know him? I said, you may be old. I have not met any old person. In which island they live, I don't know. All are young. Some are young adults, that's all. Therefore, the point is, a young engineer was supervising the construction of the building, East Prashanti. His name is Sai Ji, engineer, Swami devotee. East Prashanti is one of the buildings in Prashanti Nilayam, East Prashanti. While laying that slab work, he was supervising how things are. That man said, okay. Dhana, he fell from the top, from third floor. What happens if any fellow falls from third floor? Not on sand cushion, gravel, stones, hard stones. He fell. He would have been finished. Nothing had happened to him. He fell on the other side. While stones, pebbles, gravel, concrete, everything is on this side. He fell by their side. Nothing had happened to him. In the evening darshan time, Baba had to tell him, I had to catch hold of you just as Vishnu caught hold of Prahalada when he was thrown from the mountain top. Something like a cricket ball I had to catch you when you are falling from the top. Do you think that fellow will forget that incident? Do you think that he will doubt that God is present only in Puttaparthi and not elsewhere? He has experienced that God is there, that he caught hold of him, that God saved him. That's what experience is. That's omniscience, His omnipresence. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. He is everywhere. He knows everything. He can do anything. Prashanti Nilayam, there are girders on the top, beams, heavy beams, girders, iron girders, that? On the roof, they are laid there. And these iron girders are brought from Kurnool on trucks. They are so heavy, nobody could lift. Some Sevadal wanted to lift. They fell down, could not lift. Sevadal boys they are not professional labor. They want to serve Swami in a lighter way. They can't lift iron and all that, they can't do that. While trying to lift the iron girders, they were miserable failure. Swami was watching all this. Then Swami came. He walked on all these iron beams. He was walking. Walked. Come on, lift, he said. Taka, they could lift easily. They could lift easily because Swami walked over them. It is said in Ramayana that monkeys could lift big stones, boulders. How? They are so heavy. How could they lift? Ramanama, Ram. They could lift the stones. And they could construct a bridge also. How? How many cement bags you need to construct a bridge? No cement supply, no cement company. What did they do? They kept one hand on one boulder, another hand on another boulder. They wrote Ra here, Ma there, Ram. Both got stuck. That's how the bridge is built. Heavy boulders became so light like cotton balls because of Ramanama. That Swami does it today. As he walks on these iron girders, they become so light that people could carry. That's our experience today. What is written in the scripture comes to our experience today, this day. That's the purpose of the avatar. Or else, scripture knowledge is a bookish knowledge. Who will believe them to be true? Today we see it happening right in front of us, We also see, I have come across an old man. Swami touched his hand on both of his eyes. He is totally blind. He got his vision restored. He could see. I also know another case where a person is almost gone because of cancer. Swami tells him, cancer cancelled, don't worry. That fellow lived for 25 years more. The doctor who declared him carcinogenic, suffering from cancer, he died, but not the patient. Because he has got that capacity, full control of life, full control of nature. That is Bhagavan, Sri Satya Sai Baba. Yes, when he wills, that will be done. Sri Ramachandra was only Lord. Monkeys helped him, birds helped him, demons helped him, Vibhishana, demon helped him, Angada, Hanuman, monkeys helped him, Jatayu, birds helped him. But Rama was there, all people were helping him. Satyasai Sevadal, Satyasai devotees are lucky people to participate in the divine mission. I want to tell all these young people, it is a greatest achievement in life. Achievement in life to serve God. Attainment. Service is an achievement. Service is an attainment. Service is success. Service is a blessing. Service is a prayer. Service is meditation. Therefore, Satya Sai Baba gives us those glimpses of divinity so that we experience Him. What all said in the scriptures, they come true today. Yes. You know, Krishna, Bhagavan Krishna, taught Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. 700 slokas. The same Krishna today, in the name and form of Sai Krishna, gave us 100 volumes of Bhagavad Gita. Satyai speaks 50 volumes, 10 volumes Summer Showers, 10 volumes Vahinis. Come on, so much of literature. He had one Arjuna. Today there are so many Arjunas. Arjuna means not a man with like that. You must have seen in Mahabharata. Wow. That's cinema Arjuna. Cinema Arjuna is artificial, synthetic. plastic Arjuna. Arjuna means pure. Arjuna means white. Arjun, pure, white, bright person. So all of you are Arjunas. All Sai devotees are Arjuns, pure and white. And to be Arjun, you should not have any kind of jealousy, anasuya. Asuya is jealousy. Anasuya, you should not have jealousy. Every Arjun should follow the command of the Lord Krishna. Arjun followed his command. Kuru Nandana, Kuru do Nandana, my child. Do it. He did it. So we should be obedient servants. And we should not have any kind of jealousy. But we should be skillful. Savyasachi. Savyasachi meaning who can fight with both the hands. What? Are the hands given to fight? No. Teaching, practicing. Teaching, practicing. There is the fight in life. Only fighting won't do. What do you know to fight? What do you know to practice? You should teach. Simple teaching won't do. Dronacharya taught a professor, Dronacharya. He is the professor. But he spoke and gave talks. He's a useless fellow. He died a miserable death. He knows how to profess, but not practice. So we should profess and practice Savyasachi, fighting with both the hands. So all are Arjuns in this age of Sai. Everyone is Hanuman. Hanuman. Hanuman stands for enthusiasm, commitment, dedication. My friends, it is there in the scripture. And today, all over the world, committed Sevadal, dedicated Sai devotees, people of philanthropy, people of sacrifice. How do you expect a person to give in 300 crores like that? Just a check to the hospital, 300 crores. Another man gives 100 crores, just like that. Because he inspires you. He is the indweller, the motivator within you. Therefore, Avatar inspires, cajoles, consoles, directs, leads, guides unto himself. With these words, I take leave of you, inviting questions, if you have any, without any inhibition. No inhibition. And one thing, if you call it good quality, with me is this. If I know, I'll give you the answer. Straight from Sai literature. If I do not know, I have the courage to say, I do not know. But I don't bluff. I will never do that. I have courage to say, I do not know. If I know, not my imagination, straight from Sai literature. So don't have any reservation. Kindly feel free to ask questions. Apart from the slips I get, you can ask from where you are seated comfortably. The mic will come to you, and yes, so that I can answer you. Because so far I spoke on that what I wanted to give you. When you ask questions, I will know what you expect from me, what you want to know. I said what I wanted to say. But you tell me what you expect from me, what you want from me. These questions is an opportunity for that purpose. Thank you very much. God bless you. Hari Om, Hari Om. Please. Ah, good. I'll carry with me these two boys. Emirates flight will allow 30 kgs. 2 bags, I'll pack them and take it. Good package and good baggage.
Professor, we got one question here. Bhagavan has always exhorted man to do seva, purify himself, do sadhana, make effort. This means man must have free will. Yet it is said man does not have free will, or at best very little. How to tie these two together?
Could all of you hear his voice? His voice is like Guru Upadesha. Whatever self-confidence. Guru Upadesha is always soft. Brahmopadesha at side of Upanayana. Very good. Could you hear all that? Okay. But you don't want to tell that what you feel. Because you're a local man, right? I know. What he wanted to know is this. Swami wanted to do sadhana. He wanted to do some service. But do you have free will to do it? Is that all? Good boy. At least I could hear clearly. You are here because of your free will. In this chilly weather, a working day, listening to serious spiritual topic is not easy thing. You can get up and go home. You did not go. Nobody chained you here. There is not going to be currency distribution now. You will not have any career prospects by sitting. Why are you here? Free will. Why many have not come? They have free will not to come. You have free will to come, they have free will not to come. This is what free will is. Optional. Which you can choose. There is choice. There is free will. So you have free will to do sadhana, spiritual practice. For your own good, I have free will to drink. I have free will not to drink. I have free will to drink, so I'll start the day with a drink. Throughout the day I drink. What happens? It's my body that falls sick. It is the lifespan cut short. You have got free will to spoil your health. You have free will to end up your life. But if you take this from spiritual discipline, spiritual practice, free will to practice for your own good, for your own health, for your own long life, for your own good name and reputation. That's what free will is. Am I clear? But, with this free will, if you add a little prayer, that takes you to success. Something like this. Dal. Add some salt. There will be some taste. Without salt, dal, tasteless. It will be dull, correct. Milk without sugar, but decoction, hala. So, that God's grace, that is divine will. Add little sugar, add little salt to dal. That's divine will. Your individual free will plus divine will give you the taste of life. That's what it is. Thank you.
Okay, Sairam uncle. Talking about will, sometimes I don't like it when Sai devotees say, when they make mistakes and they say, no, it's Swami's will. Can you give us something on that?
Good. You follow his question? Yes. What he said was, some of the devotees commit mistakes and this is Swami's will. What shall I do? There's an anecdote I read somewhere. It seems judge sat there and there is a fellow who committed murder. He was telling, my Lord, I killed that man, true. But who is the killer? Who is the one killed? After all, same God in me killed the same God in him. So who is the killer? Who is the killed? Abbo, spiritual knowledge. Then judge said, I am going to hang you. Who is going to hang? Who is going to be hanged? Don't worry. Okay, we'll execute you. Who is going to do? Both are same. Apply this philosophy also. Therefore, when you say commit mistakes, Baba's command, Baba's will, okay. But when you suffer, take it as Baba's will. When you get the punishment, take it as Baba's will also. When you take both with equal spirit, you can say everything is divine. Both, not only one. Because some people look at that man, oh, very good. Oh, he's very rich and all that. You be like that rich man, but he has so many rich problems also. You cannot have only richness minus problems. There's a man in a big position. I want that position. He cannot sleep in night because heavy responsibility, bombardment from opposition. You get that also. If you want a rose, there's a thorn there. You don't get only that. Am I clear? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle, for your wonderful talk. My question is around the power of prayers. Suppose somebody is going through a very tough time and nothing good is happening. I mean, of course, we know that it is because of our past karmas. Is there any hope for him or her that he might be relieved from that pain or misery through prayers?
Good. What are you by profession?
I'm an engineer, but I'm studying my MBA now.
Wow, good. Very good question. All of you followed his question? When everything happens as per destiny, how does prayer help? Is that right? Good. Simple. Because I'm a teacher, I'll simplify. And you magnify. You do your job, I do my job. But anyway, the answer is simple. Prayer is not an escape from karma or destiny. Please understand. Simple thing. I kept my hand in the fire. It got burnt. Now I pray that the hand should be normal. Impossible. You kept it there, suffer. That's all. So karma, action, karma phala, the result of action. I study well, I get first class. I don't study, successfully fail. Natural. Karma and karma, action and result. Good. Action, reaction. Then, prayer is not to evade the result. I'll kill, but I should not be kept in prison. I steal, that nobody should know that. It's not that. Prayer is not to escape from punishment. Prayer is not to be exempted from karma or fruits of action. Then what is prayer? My friends, this applies to all Sai devotees. Prayer gives you an attitude to face the challenges of life. You may blame me, you may curse me, you may torture me, you may criticize me, you may make my life hell, but I will not get out of this place. Because I believe that this is my place. You cannot ask me to get out. 27 years of imprisonment in Robben Island did not make Mandela lose his faith. Similarly, the persecution, the punishment, the harassment, criticism, unwanted, unsolicited abuse will not shake my faith. if prayer supports you. So prayer to support you. Prayer to give you confidence. Yes, I face so many challenges. This is the extra one. What is that? My life is full of challenges. Let there be another tomorrow. So prayer, confidence. The prayer to bear the suffering, torture. 3, prayer, gratitude. Oh Lord, thank you for all the strength you have given me. Thank you, my Lord. I have not lost hope in you. I have not lost faith in you. Thank you, Swami. Prayer is gratitude. Prayer is surrender. Oh God, let anything happen. It is your choice. Whatever you decide will happen, please prepare me to face that, what you decide for me. Let your will prevail. Let me accept what you have decided for me. You wanted me to professor. I should not think, why not President of India? Why not? Not that. Oh Lord, prepare me to accept your will unconditionally, happily, joyfully, and make the best use of the opportunity of life. Thank you. Anybody? The floor is open. Anybody can get up and ask. He's a good boy. He'll bring the mic to you. No problem.
Thank you. Sairam, we often hear about the golden age approaching. Can you explain more about that to us, please?
Golden age. Golden age is emotional, psychological. It is psychological one. Golden age is not material. Baba refers to golden age from the spiritual dimension, not from the material dimension. No. Golden age does not mean gold mines, Joburg. I saw gold mines there. So that's golden age, let's go to Joburg, okay? It's not that. Gold stands for that which is most precious. Swami made us realize the value of life. That is the golden age. Swami made us to experience the joy by serving others. That is the golden age. Swami brought all religions. We have Christians, Buddhists, Muslims, people of all religions come together and pray under one roof. That is golden age. Swami made people from Iran, Iraq, Abu Dhabi recite Veda, Muslims, golden age. He makes people from different parts of the country, of different religions, sing the glory of Krishna, Shiva, Rama. That is the golden age. A man who is selfish, becoming selfless, working for the community is the golden age. Transformation is the golden age. Thank you.
Sarah, we take one more question.
Sairam, very inspiring. I'm feeling very enlightened. However, I just want a little bit of clarity between, you drew a comparison between the snake around Lord Shiva. We would anoint it if we were having prayers. And if we walked out and we saw a snake, what would our reaction, or what should it be then?
Good. Very good question. My reaction to this is this. It is Shiva, that the snake adorning the neck of Shiva is symbolic. Not that he loves snakes. Anyone having snake around the neck is not Shiva. There are many snake charmers. They'll have so many snakes around. They are not Shivas. Lord Shiva with snake is symbolic. Means what? When God is with you, the poison of snake cannot do anything to you. The poison of prejudice, the poison of hurtful nature, the poison of criticism, slander, gossip, character assassination can't do anything to you because of Shiva. So let me be Shiva with God in me, so that the poison of a snake cannot hurt me. That's what the symbolic, spiritual significance is. Thank you.
Sisters and brothers, how to describe the profound talk today? If William Shakespeare was sitting in the audience, he would be in awe. If you're sitting still, it would move you. And if you're moving, it would arrest your attention. Professor, you have taught us that with the attitude of gratitude, we can reach the altitude of divine magnitude.
Altitude, attitude, gratitude.
Just your smile warms the entire environment, and we don't feel the cold tonight.
Ah, good. My friends, if you really like my words, if you really appreciate my talk, my only request, prayer to all of you is this. What is it? Be cheerful. Keep smiling. That is religion. Keep smiling. That's religion. Because seriousness, long face, readiness to get hospitalized. Learn how to smile. Yes. Therefore, from this moment, those of you who are still serious, carrying the burden of life, let them be unburdened. Let life be enjoyed. I'm staying with Brother Selvan, right? Yes. When I was watching through the glass, the sea there, and the artificial lake there, and the roads there, oh God. If the nature is so beautiful, you should have been much more beautiful than that. If the nature is so beautiful, you should have been grand, more grand than that. So I enjoy the whole thing. I enjoy talking to people. I appreciate all of you to be friendly, smiling, laughing. From this moment, what is your religion? Smile. Why? God is bliss. Bliss is God. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We now have vote of thanks by Dr. Nirvana Reddy.
Sairam, dear brothers and sisters, we've nearly come to the end of a blissful program, and it is now chance for me to convey my thanks. And first it would be to our Divine Master, our beloved Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Baba, for making this all possible and for using us as divine instruments to enable to make this program a success. And of course, our heartfelt thanks I'd like to express to our guest of honor, Professor Anil Kumar, his beautiful wife, and Satish Naik as well, for taking the time out from your busy schedule to come and grace our beautiful city. Professor, I've listened to your talks and speeches over the years, and your dynamism and love radiates through always. I think the audience is always enthralled and entertained by your speeches, and I thank you for that. The other thing that I must say thank you for is for reinforcing and reminding us the fundamental principles of Bhagwan's teachings through his discourses that always was there and always will be there in such a matter-of-fact and candid manner. Thank you for that. On behalf of the group, I would also like to express thanks to Satish Naik, who's infamous for his emails from Prashanti, delivering with such vivid and timeless delivering the events with such vivid and timeless words and speeches. Please continue that and bring forth more to us. And thank you also for the footage that you've done throughout your trip through South Africa. And on behalf of us, I express to all three of you a fulfilling trip to Botswana and a safe travel back to home. And I'd also like to thank our sound engineers, Guru Krishna and team, and Nimesh Palmer for assisting in delivering this beautiful and harmonious renditions so efficiently, to the Samaj Center for allowing us so graciously to use the event. Thank you so much. And I would also like to express our thank you for the prasadam that we will be getting afterwards as well. And lastly and finally, thank you, a very big thank you to each and every one of you for attending this function and braving the cold winter, Cape Town winter. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Have a blessed evening. Jai Saram.